Welcome back to You Be the Judge. Our guest, Judge Michael Barrasse. And Judge, we've been talking about the Veterans Court, but you have several specialty courts that you've developed to help people in unique situations. And I think your drug court has been cited around the country as one of the more innovative. How do these specialty courts, how are they working now? And what successes have you had?
Well, Todd, at this point, we have about 8 different courts that are in operation. There's your adult and juvenile drug court for individuals that have either a drug and alcohol related offense. That doesn't mean that it's a drug offense. It might be a theft offense that they went and stole their parents' money to pay for their drugs. It started a number of years ago in Dade County, Florida, and the whole idea was based upon the fact that if you had an external motivation, that being prison, and you said to the person, you need to work on your treatment plan. And the reason that that was important is American University and a number of other research places found out that the longer a person was in recovery, the better chance they had not to commit a crime again. So our idea is that you're using the external pressure of the justice system to say you need to stay in treatment, whether means not just going for your treatment meetings with the drug and alcohol, but also with AA or NA, whatever it may be. I need to develop a sponsor and a home group and do the work you need to do to move forward, that it was going to lower recidivism. And in the beginning, it was sort of like, is this going to work or not work? But now there is just a huge number of studies that have come out in the last 4 or 5 years to show that recidivism rates, the amount of individuals recommitting crimes, is tremendously lower if they participate in a treatment court. We're very fortunate in finding out in this last summer that our recidivism rate in Lackawanna County is 25% lower than the national drug courts, which is another 25% lower than if you didn't have one. So we're talking well over 45% decrease in recidivism because of the use of treatment courts.
And think about the tax dollars that are saved by allowing someone to be out on the street, to be earning a living, to be paying taxes to his local and federal community, rather than being warehoused in a prison that costs thousands and thousands of dollars a week.
And when you look at it just for Lackawanna County, or you look for the state, we're talking about, $60 a day. You're looking at, well over $25,000 a year. Never mind not paying for it, but the person now is supporting their family, and they're taking care of their children. The children aren't in placement with CYS or in foster care. You're not having all these families fall apart. The amount of money that the federal government has placed on it for just Lackawanna County is in the millions per year. So the money is one aspect of it, and so it reduces recidivism. It's a savings for the taxpayers. More importantly, these people are getting themselves back on their feet, and they're not committing crime.
Judge, we could talk for hours about this, and I want to thank you for the great job that you've done for us in Lackawanna County.
Thank you, and most people don't know, but besides you featuring it here on the show, you had often given your help with veterans and for this particular court, and we appreciate the help you're giving. If we don't find attorneys that are going to be interested, we're going to have a hard time getting the general public to say, yes, I'm going to step forward. But a person like yourself who's giving your own time is a great asset.
Thank you, Judge. And ladies and gentlemen, this is an absolute great opportunity for you to be involved in our court system. So I'd encourage, particularly you veterans out there, stay tuned next week for You Be the Judge, and thanks for joining us this morning.